Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on multiple trailers. I'm pissed off. Having a bad day. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The link's in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 17. I got up for a convention today, nice and early, which is why I'm sleepy and mispronouncing things even more so than normal. I'm pissed off because it didn't happen. Apologies again to anybody who tried to come out for the Jersey Shore Collectors Con. It's been delayed, but I did not find out about that until I went all the way down there today, and it's still on the website. Anyhow, I'm going to take it out on Hollywood, as always. That's how I get my rage out, by dumping all on Hollywood. So Hollywood does multiple trailers, especially the bigger movies, right? So you got the Fantastic Four, you got the Thunderbolts here. They've all put out multiple, definitely 28 years later. The big movies, just the big movies tend to do this, right? They put out a teaser. Sometimes they'll put sometimes a teaser in front of the trailer, a teaser trailer for the teaser. What the hell is a trailer? The trailer is a teaser. When you get right down to it. But why do they do this? Why do they put out a trailer or a teaser trailer and then a regular trailer and then the new trailer and then a featurette? And it's like, who do you think this is for? Okay? This is, now you could argue, well, it's keeping a movie like the Fantastic Four in the public eye, right? Except the people who are going to go see the Fantastic Four probably already made up their mind, right? They saw the first trailer and they said, oh, I want to see that. Or they didn't see any trailer and they said, I'm seeing it anyway. The trailer's just adding to it's just validating what they've already decided. So trailers don't do much in terms of bringing people into the theater unless you have a really good trailer, number one, and number two, people see it kind of with no preconceived notions. Now, like the MCU, everybody kind of already has its preconceived notions, right? You're either on board still with the MCU for some reason, or you're probably like me, out, like so out, because you're disgusted with where it's gone. So you can make all the trailers you want, and I will concede that the Fantastic Four later trailers and the Thunderbolts later trailers are better. They're slightly better. I still don't want to go see the movie, though, for the same reasons I don't want to go see the movie now. They don't look like the comic. They don't look particularly good. And the extended trailer doesn't help. What does this extended trailer do? Well, it kind of confirms the people who already decided to go see those movies that they're, I'm definitely seeing this. Oh, I'm more psyched for this. But you already have their money. They already know they're going to go see you. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to cut a completely different trailer. Now, if you're cutting multiple trailers just to have something new to put out, I guess I sort of get that. The featurette or Q&A with the actors about what they did. Sure, I get that for that reason. But the multiple different trailers of the movie, where the trailer's cut in a different way. You know, it used to be they would, for different parts of the country, cut the trailer slightly different or very different. So you had trailer versions in the Midwest that might be a little more sensitive to religious viewers, let's say. And then you had trailers in the urban areas, which would be a little harsher. But now, doesn't matter. They're on the internet. Everybody sees everything if they want to. You know, for a movie guy like me, I might see multiple trailers. Sometimes I watch multiple trailers, but kind of once I've seen your first trailer, I've kind of already made up my mind. It's very rare that the next trailer is going to completely change my mind. So I don't see the point in this. I think, if anything, you should be going back to the early days of the internet where they would do cool stuff like, well, you do the trailer, but then you also do, for instance, the video blog of one of the characters. Or you do, an interview with the actors or making of or something like that. Maybe you do a little featurette about what the movie's based on. Nobody's doing a featurette based on the Fantastic Four comic and its early days and how popular it was, partly because you'd have to show pictures of the comic, and Pedro Pascal doesn't look much like Reed Richards. But that's your fault, Marvel. You could have casted a guy who looked like Reed Richards, as you did in previous incarnations, but instead you cast Pedro because he's the flavor of the week, I guess. Same thing with Thunderbolts. So I don't think these multiple trailers are really doing anything for the story or the movie itself. They're not really bringing people in. They're just designed to sort of keep the name of the movie on your lips and sort of flood the internet with enough stuff like people go, oh, what is there to see? Oh, well, I guess the Thunderbolts, that's a movie. Oh, I guess the Fantastic Four, that's a movie. Yeah, and like these have been out for a while and they keep showing up at the top of my feed because Disney and the MCU keeps dumping new versions of the trailers, in my opinion. They are dumping these on the internet just to keeping the algorithm, I guess. Just my speculation. So meanwhile, other movies that I'm trying to find to learn about different movies, I've already covered these movies. I want to see different movies. I don't want to see the same ones. So, is it just a race to get as much content as possible so the algorithm looks like everybody's concerned about this movie? They would be concerned if you had a good story. If the story looked good, people would be picking apart one trailer. You could have one trailer that was really good, very intriguing, and people would look at it and go, oh, wow, I can't believe they're doing it. I can't believe they're actually doing the Fantastic Four. Oh, and they got the Silver Surfer, a male Silver Surfer running around, and he looks amazing. And they're going to do the story from issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or whatever. You could have just had Pedro shave his mustache, by the way. Dumb. So, I just think the multiple trailers are redundant and stupid, and a desperate ploy by the filmmakers to keep these movies in your head. You know? I mean, there's a lot of trailers for 28 Days. Life of Chuck has a few. Mission Impossible. Jurassic World. These little movies, they basically only have one. Tron will have multiple. See, this is really more of a teaser trailer. There'll be more coming, revealing more. I don't care about them. I've already made up my mind about Tron Ares. No. Jared Leto. No. The Naked Gun, you showed me one trailer. I'm on board. It looks funny. I was very skeptical. Very skeptical. I did not like this. When it was first announced with Liam Neeson, I thought, ugh. But they paid tribute to the past. They made it funny. And it's a solid trailer. Watch the trailer for The Naked Gun. I think you'll like it. But, yeah, I think you should really roll these multiple trailer things back. I can concede maybe you have... I don't think the teaser trailer's doing anything for you. Nothing. I don't think it's doing anything for you. I think the first bit of PR should be something like a behind the scenes or an interview or something like that, at best. The first trailer should be the first full trailer. The teasers are stupid, I think. Maybe a second trailer when it's close to release, right? Usually the first trailer drops when the movie's basically done. The studio knows, okay, we're going to release it in 3 months, and, we're putting the final touches on it, but it's basically done. Like, that trailer, I get why you want maybe a second trailer, maybe a week before it comes out, to remind everybody, hey, the trailer's coming out. But sometimes less is more. So, for instance, Superman, despite James Gunn's relentless talking about that damn movie, I still kind of want to see it. But that's despite the overhype. I was really close to walking away. Really close. I've been very close a couple of times. And I am still have the option of walking away if the nerds hate it. So, less is more, Hollywood. Less is more. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Sorry I'm so angry. I'm having a day. We'll see you on the live stream at 8 o'clock tonight.